Do not. The server is now up. You can now do the one main world SkyBlock. This is now a thing that exists. And of course, I chose the literal island that said you could. This one is for experienced players. Look, it's a cactus in a pot. I want a cactus pot. Adorable. Okay, let's grab everything we have here. We have a good bit. We did start with two things here. I do think the sand is going to be the most interesting. This is not a tree. Of course, we got the chest. It's going to be very interesting. So the thing is, we don't immediately start with wood because I'm on the desert island. Obviously, first thing I'm going to do is smooth this thing out. There is a small amount of stone at the bottom. Don't really need it though. But I mean, like, if we're going to do classic skyblock, I got to start with the flat area, you know? Do this very carefully. Stuff is just not breaking. Classic server. So here we have some rooted dirt. It's a very interesting choice. Please break, thank you. Okay, so we do have a small bit extra dirt than what was shown to us as to start out. Very interesting to start out with sand, though. It does mean we have access to more stuff immediately. Notably, we have a glass where everyone else does not. Which I find to be very interesting. There isn't much use for sand beyond glass and concrete. Otherwise, it doesn't really do anything on its own, other than maybe being useful for a few very specific redstone contraptions, at least as far as I'm aware. So, what we're first going to do is make this thing smaller. Okay, so I can't get rid of any of that stuff right now. Please place, thank you. Let's see, I should still... Oh, Jesus, please open my menu faster. I should still remember how to make one of these. Oh, we start with two of these. Okay, so just in case I make a mistake. I should still remember how this works. So, looking at it, it's also we start with a shit ton of dirt. Okay, let's actually make this one level higher real quick. Let's break this. So, obviously, block here, lava goes here. It should only be 2 blocks necessary for the water to work. For the water to do its job. Block down here. This should work, as if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I've done this, but yeah, it does work. Oh, this is 1 block off. Right. I feel like I forgot something, but it was that I was 1 block off from what I remembered. Okay, now this should be able to start. But I do have to do this first. Let's start with the oak. Stop burning, please. Okay, let's get this tree up. Let's get rid of this first. The thin tree is an interesting choice, but it does look more like a palm tree, I guess. I imagine it's just slash lobby. Can't reach that. Can't reach that top one, fortunately. Let's grab some of these instead. Okay, one thing I can do is make this safer by blocking the lava. And then also blocking the water to make it a little easier on me. Please place blocks. There we go. So that is the entire thing, but of course I need wood first. Luckily this thing is... Huh. This entire thing is small, so there are no mobs spawning. But unfortunately that also means there are no mobs spawning. You know, I can always do the uh, forced death strat to get a lower platform. We are quite high up, actually. We are at 84, so we have a very large numbers of blocks downwards to go from here. So that should be pretty easy. I also am curious in how this actually works. I think we are technically in a different server, but I've never really done SkyBlock on a server before. I've only done SkyBlock solo. I think I did originally plan on making an actual video on SkyBlock, but I don't think that ever came to fruition. I think that was before I got a hang of recording on the PlayStation. That was a long while ago. Okay, I have fence posts, but they're not super useful, so now I'm going to plant the oak sapling. They gave us bones, so let's use some of this. Okay. There we go. Now we have wood, which means we have everything else. Wood is the first initial building block that we need. Okay, I thought there was something super high up for a second. Unlike a normal like solo skyblock world, though, there won't be any like. What am I trying to say? You know how in a normal skyblock like survival world, you would have like access to a bunch of different islands you have to go to. You don't have to do that here. Server versions tend to be, from what I know, a bit different, but I'm only really used to the solo version and the Sky Factory version, so I don't know a whole lot about like the average server version, but we'll see. Please break. Same issues I'm having on the other server, where certain blocks will just not break unless you like break them a bunch within a set time period. At least this is, I'm not doing jungle. Anyone who chooses jungle and has to deal with jungle trees is going to be in for a rough time due to the lower drop rates. Yeah, I got 3 saplings out of that. The jungle is notorious for being the only thing you can't reforest. Okay, so I have wood. Not much, but it's wood. And that's what matters. Which means I can make everything else. So obviously we start with a crafting table. And then I get a pickaxe. And that gives us stone. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Well. Hold on, let me... It should be like this. Okay. And grab the picture real quick. Stop going to the announcements page. Okay, now I can do lava. There we go. Doing it this way should work. I mean, dirt. Coal? Okay. Let's get 3 of these. Okay, let's go make... Jesus Christ, it's laggy. Don't know why this is not open. Please do not stay at all. Stone pickaxe to make it faster. Now I can sit here for 3 hours. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna slowly replace this all with. Okay, here we are. Make sure not to burn the. Make sure to not burn the dirt. It is vitally important that we keep the dirt available to us. Okay, so yeah, I had to explain to someone in the Discord that they can't just join directly on stuff like Nintendo Switch. You need other stuff, or you need Bedrock together. Do not waste the dirt. Okay, let's get some other trees growing. I do plan on building a pretty large amount of stuff, so pretty good. I do find SkyBlock very interesting, especially when it's the version that actually gives you other stuff. Let's put this chest down now. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is going to go up to get a mob spawner. Oh my god, these leaves really aren't breaking on their own. They were right. Oh, that's annoying. I'm nerd pulling. I'm nerd pulling. I don't care. Can I go up, please? And it was to take fucking 3 years to break blocks. Or to place them. Both. Okay, and I can finally break these pieces of literal fences. Oh, there goes that one. And that one. I don't know why they're going so fucking far away. And that one didn't even come into my inventory for some reason. Oh, I guess it's a nice start. I am down one lava bucket, but that's fine. And now, to sit here like this, as the blocks do not come towards me, but go the opposite direction for some reason. I go like fucking 3 miles away, what the hell? Oh, and some of them, of course, go into the lava. So yeah, now I've got to sit here and grind this out. So that's going to be pretty interesting. I wish I knew what that was talking about. Slash is. I wish I knew what is meant. Whoa. Island home report. Teleport to your island home. Island members. Island border. Change your island border. Island missions. Your island missions. Upgrades, warps. Island bank. Permissions and invites. What is permissions? Huh. Okay, interesting. What one-time rewards? Huh. Let me see something about what is it? Island upgrades. Oh, here it is. 5550 is pretty big. Constant. I imagine I can do like slash bow or something. Nothing. Great. How do I grab rewards? Said something about it earlier. Slash is rewards. Huh. Oh, just claim all button. Interesting. Well, now I'm somewhat understanding how this is going to work. Now I just need to wait for this thing. Or I could use the bone meal. But like there's okay, so we do already have sugarcane, wheat, cocoa. I'm gonna do a lot of farming. Luckily, that's what the water is gonna help me with. That'll be pretty cool. Until next time. Or until if I ever make another video on here. Probably not. I'm spending most of my time still on the survival server.